Hi everyone, welcome back with another vlog. As from the title, you might have understood, yes, parents are back in Kerala and we are already missing them. This video was taken when my brothers, my cousins had come over for dinner, so a few recipes included as well. Hope you would like it. Keep watching. I had told this in my previous vlogs too. Even before I wake up, mom begins preparing breakfast as they wake up very early and father would need his breakfast very soon. And today it was neer dosa and moong dal curry. It was a bit dull climate that day. It was dark because of the dark clouds. Sun was not seen. I was quickly packing up their tiffins. Only then remembered that I hadn't ironed their uniforms. I tried to make sure it's ready previous night, but completely forgot about that last night. Seeing their uniforms on the ironing table, father completed it along with ironing uniforms for a week, and that was really helpful. In fact, I guess that's how my husband has grown, watching his parents helping each other in house chores. And that's definitely seen in him. And it's true that the lessons you actually need in life is taught at home and only then at school. Our kids grow watching what we do, so it's very important to be a good teacher. It's always the best to be a guiding parent rather than a tough parent. And I too feel in that because sometimes it becomes less practical. I guess grandparents are more life experienced, so they become more calm and caring. And there is no one way to raise a child. Just be yourself the best and enjoy the little ones in your life. As soon as kids and my husband left home, I and mom had our breakfast. I had to go gym, so quickly began lunch preparation. And after coming back, I had to start for dinner. For lunch, we prepared the buttermilk or the curd curry. I have a recipe for that, and even in my last video I had shown that. And as a side, prepared bitter gourd dish. Sauteed chopped onion and curry leaves in coconut oil. Added crushed red chilies and then cooked the sliced bitter gourd. I did my workouts and I came back home along with Arman. When I entered kitchen, Mom already had done some dinner preparations. I'll tell the menu in some time. So for dinner it was kappa, that's tapioca and fish curry, then beef puttu. So for fish curry, Mom had already cleaned and cut the fish into pieces. And for the beef puttu, beef cutting was not complete, so I finished that off and cleaned up the sink. Here we get frozen tapioca and it tastes much better than the fresh ones we get here. Now if you don't eat beef, you can make the same with chicken or mutton. I had even made with fish and shall drop the link in the description box. Into the pressure cooker, add crushed ginger and garlic, 1 small onion chopped, 2-3 teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, half to 1 teaspoon black pepper powder, half teaspoon fennel seed powder, few curry leaves and a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Now if you have garam masala powder, add half teaspoon of that, or else add 3 pods of cardamom, 3 to 4 cloves and a small cinnamon stick. I had forgotten to add, that's 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. Add the beef pieces and add salt. Mix well. You don't have to add any water, it'll come out from the beef. Cook on high flame till the whistle comes and then reduce the flame to medium-low and cook for 20 minutes. Now for the fish curry, add 2 cups grated coconut into a blender. Then goes 2 tablespoons Kashmiri red chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, just a little coriander powder which is optional, then 2 teaspoons normal red chili powder. Add warm water or a mix of normal and hot water. Blend well till it becomes a very smooth and creamy paste. Add enough water as when you boil it, it would get thick, but don't make it too runny. You may need to add around 2 cups of water. Then add 5 to 6 crushed shallots and crushed ginger, that's a small piece of ginger. Add few curry leaves. Storing curry leaves between tissue paper and in a glass container is the best way I know now. Had tried many ways, but I guess the glass container is the best solution. Keep covered and let it boil on medium flame. Now this is Garcinia added for sourness. If you don't have this, you may add raw mango. Add the Garcinia along with salt. Let it boil for a minute and then add the fish pieces. This is around 2 kilo fish pieces. After the fish is 3/4 cooked, add sliced green chilies. Now this adds flavor. Cook for 2 minutes and keep covered. Now in my last video I had talked about how mom prepares puttu from frozen rice. So here's a recipe. If you have leftover rice for lunch, be it any rice, basmati, ponni rice, matta rice, any rice, keep it in the freezer soon after your lunch and let it freeze for at least 10 hours or more. Then take it out before bedtime. As we wanted it for dinner, we took out the frozen cooked rice in the morning. So by evening the ice was melted completely. Make sure there is no ice in it. Here we just added water so that it's easy to squeeze. Squeeze out the water completely and add it to another bowl. Now you can do this with any rice as I said before. Add the squeezed rice into a blender and mix in some salt. Just pulse it few times. And this is how you should get it. Do everything in batches the same way. Now you can't make the puttu just with the rice alone. You will have to add little roasted rice flour to get a good texture. Meanwhile, tempering the fish curry with shallots and curry leaves fried in coconut oil. As soon as you pour into the curry, cover it quickly to lock in the flavors. Now the puttu flour is right when you hold some in your palm. Squeeze and it takes the shape. But as soon as you crumple it, it goes back to the old consistency. The beef has enough water in it, so just keeping back on medium-high flame. Meanwhile, in another kadai, sauteed sliced onion and curry leaves in coconut oil. Chop 2 tomatoes into it and mix well. Keep it covered and let it get soft and cooked on medium heat. Once the tomatoes are soft, add in half teaspoon turmeric powder and 1 teaspoon coriander powder. Then go some chopped coriander leaves. Then add the beef, mix well, just add a tablespoon more of coconut oil for extra taste. That's a dessert prepared the previous day, so this is the leftover, having it as an evening snack. I have a video on this, shall put a link below. Sometimes I cook tapioca with some spices and coconut, but here keeping it simple, cooking with just water and salt. That's the Puttu Maker. The first one preparing for father, plain one, just layering with grated coconut and the flour. The ratio I put in is 1 tablespoon of grated coconut to 3 tablespoons of puttu flour. Make sure you add grated coconut in the beginning and end. Wait for the steam to come. When you see it coming, keep as such for 3 minutes more and it's ready to take out. Push from the bottom with a thick stick. I use a chapati roller. Next is layering the masala. Here again the first one should always be 1 tablespoon coconut. If not coconut and if you add masala, the steam will never come through it. The rest is adding 1 teaspoon masala to 3 tablespoons of flour. On top it should be the flour and then the grated coconut. It's actually difficult to transfer from a plate, so I straight away add it to a casserole so that it's kept warm. That's cooked tapioca, keeping in casserole again so that it remains warm. I actually felt a bit bad on myself for not preparing any sweets or desserts in advance. It completely went off my mind. I checked with them and they had plenty of time. They weren't in a rush to leave. So I quickly prepared the hot chocolate pudding which I had posted earlier. I had doubled the quantity of each ingredient. Now if you have the ingredients readily available and you have roughly around 35 minutes, you can quickly prepare it, and the best part is it's served hot. So you don't have to wait till it cools down. This is really a cozy dessert in this chilling climate. Serve with fresh cream or ice cream. Parents were there with us for 1 month and they are back in Kerala now. We and especially kids will miss them. The one who will miss the most will be Arman. He was getting complete pampering from mom. He makes her give him bath, he makes her to feed him, though all these he does himself. And mom's always ready for him. And they too will miss kids very badly. On some days I used to prepare some special dishes for them. And sometimes we go out. So on the day they were leaving, I prepared an Arabic dessert, Ali. Baked puff pastry sheets till they were cooked and crispy. Then made a creamy liquid by heating 4 cups of milk, 1 cup of fresh cream and 1 tin condensed milk, along with 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Heat this on low-medium flame for around 15 minutes. Then crush the pastry sheets and spread in a baking dish. And over it, pour the hot milk mixture. You may add more pastry sheets, it's up to you. If you have desiccated coconut, add some over it. Bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius, just on the top side for 5 minutes, or until it has baked to a golden color. Serve with crushed pistachios. My husband wasn't aware of the dessert I was preparing, so on the way back after dropping kids for coaching, he bought donuts from Krispy Kreme, and it's one of the best. Their flight time was at 12:50 am. Had to be there at least at 10. So we got out from home at 9:15. Not sure of the traffic, so always be on the safer side. It was almost 11 pm we reached back. And that ends today's video. Hope you liked it. Do try the recipes, especially the fish curry. I'm sure you'll love it. See you with more videos. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.